What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77. I just got off the phone with Leg. I think he's going to join us here in a second. But yeah, here's the thing. This one's going to be kind of short. I'm happy you guys are here. What's going on? Good to see you. First thing in the morning. Let's get after it. And by let's get after it, I mean, let's be very cautious with what we're doing here. Slovakia played pretty decently against Denmark, right? Yeah, that was Denmark. No, Belgium. They beat Belgium. Holy shit. Here we go. We got Leg. Yeah, he's rocking the Ukraine kit. You know the vibes.
This is a medium too, bro. I can feel it right up in here. Like I could rip through this thing.
You got that extra medium?
Yeah, but I look jacked. So
so yeah, I was talking to Leg. Listen, this Slovakia team beat Belgium. Bosniak is a goddess, catch just a nice ticket. Labaka here in the middle has definitely got some talent. Skriniar on the back line used to play for Inter. He's kind of a fucking monster. And this Ukrainian team is kind of making wholesale changes. They pulled Lunin from net. They took Tezgankov off the right and brought in Yarmolenko, who used to be good, but is like 37 now. You still got Zinchenko back there.
He's got the armband on, though. So.
He does have the armband on. And armband Yarmolenko for Ukraine definitely hits different. But there's no denying that. Let's see, how old is he? The man's 34. The man is 34 years old.
That's
He'd still ball.
He's got it. Full faith. Full faith.
So yeah, I mean, this one's gonna be tricky. I'm not. The hate for Argentina was wild last night. Is it though? Did
they not deserve it though? Hold on. Do they really not deserve it?
I was just talking about this with Leg. Is it wild? Because did you not see them play like shit? By Argentine standards, by we are the World Cup reigning champion standards, was that not a shit performance? Should they not have hung a 5 or a 6 or a 7 there? No, it was an outstanding performance by Canada, who's rebuilding with Jesse Marsch.
I was about to say, Jesse Marsch has now been the coach for an entire, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I was going to say, 2 friendlies, 1 Copa game in maybe 3 training sessions max? I hope so, Gunner. I really hope so. But again, Slovakia showed us that they're a very quality side. They stuck it to Belgium. They know how to play tournament football. They know how to play their brand of football, and they execute very well. Ukraine didn't show us their brand of football and didn't execute well. So I don't know here.
I took Dove, Mudryk, and Yarma first half shots. Dude, my problem is I didn't see Ukraine fucking shooting the last first half.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm having they're playing a better team now, in my opinion. I think Slovakia is better than Romania. I would love to see Ukraine bounce back and get a dub here, but I think it's a little bold to be just taking first half shots after what we watched in the first 90 minutes they played of the Euro. But also, maybe it lit a fire under their ass. They see their goalie get benched. They see Gankov get benched. Like, you see, when a coach makes all these changes, they want you to actually go and do something. So I don't hate it. If I was going to take any 3 people, it would be those 3. But I do think
not Shapanrenko. Sharpenrenko, yeah, he got benched too for Boskov here, playing left mid.
That guy's name doesn't even sound Ukrainian. It's supposed to end in A or K. Who are you?
By Real Madrid standards, no, yeah, and by Argentine standards, it was a shit performance.
Argentina is the number 1 team in the world. The number 1 team.
Belgium's number 3, though, so those rankings are horse shit. They got Belgium above Brazil, and I don't think FIFA watches the same fucking sport.
Holy shit, it's Dubvik's birthday? All right, put everything you got on Dubvik. If that's true, put everything you got on
Dubvik. God, no, yeah, I mean, Who said it's Delbeck's birthday? It's Delbeck's birthday. Can we get confirmation
Also,
on
it's a
this?
Y, not an E, just so we're all clear.
Let me get
If
confirmation
you're
on this.
lying, I'll be very upset because otherwise I might just throw 2 units on that. How are you not going to score on your birthday? Dude,
It
his
is
price
his birthday. It is confirmed his birthday.
Yeah, well.
I might have to bet Delbeck out of principle now, just so you guys know. I am on him to score over 1.5 goals total this tournament. So my double dip will be light, but that is important information because yeah, you gotta score on your birthday.
Yeah, I just put 2 units on that. Bet responsibly, everyone. But
Yeah.
birthday goals, and when you have a kid, I have to take every single time. Anytime you have a kid or it's your birthday. If I then find out like it was his birthday and he scored, I just always feel like the biggest dickhead. Whereas if I trust
you're
the
like,
guy,
I can't believe I didn't bet him on his birthday, dude. These lineups are confirmed. Yeah, that's why I start the show at the 15-minute mark. I can get confirmed lineups all the time, but I can't always get the proper formation. But at least the names are right. These are confirmed lineups. This is who is starting. I'm looking at it on 2 different screens right now.
Zinchenko to just attempt a shot is -155. Nice little parlay piece for anyone.
It's not about money for me. Yeah, I get that. Some people just, you got to support your team. Like, I get it. And that's fine. Just understand that, like, that should also be in the budget. That things are going to happen and you may win, you may lose, but didn't do shit last match. He has to do something today. I think he created a lot of space. I think he didn't get the ball very much. I think that the crossing wasn't great. I think he did end up with 3 shot attempts, just only 1 in the first half. So again, look, Ukraine looked terrible last match. I'm the first one to put my hand up and say I got that dead ass wrong. Does that mean that they're going to continue to suck? No, they made wholesale changes. I see 3 in the starting 11 right now off rip. So, yeah, they're gonna try and fix it. Ukraine under 0.5 first half goals. Ugh,
not for a minus number for me, at least.
Right. Like, I'm not interested in that. There's been goals galore in the first half. And dude, like, am I really rating Slovakia that high? Like, I'm not. I think Belgium made a lot of mistakes. I think they played great for the game they had and the game in front of them. I think the ref fucked Belgium pretty hard there too. But like,
yeah, they did have like 3 goals taken back.
Right, like, check La Liga Instagram. I just checked his birthday on what's it, Flash Score. So I took him for a header. Not a bad call. He is a very, very good aerial guy. I think Belgium still wins this group. I don't know what you saw at Belgium that gives you that kind of fucking confidence, bro.
I think it's because everybody's gonna lose 1 game.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like, Romania
that's
got
fair.
Little,
6 points could win this group. I don't think Belgium gets 6 points, though, to be honest with you.
Also,
a 9 in better form probably does something for you there. But also, like, I thought Belgium just tried to be way too clinical when they were down late. They kept trying to make extra passes that were unnecessary. Just let that motherfucking thing rip.
You know what's actually dumb is that this guy watched his team where he needed a goal for about, 80 minutes, and he made no changes to the attack. You had Openda sitting on the bench and you didn't sub him till the 84th minute. Isn't it funny that he literally contributed a goal? Mind you, it did get taken away, but he was on there for 6 minutes.
Bullshit on the consistency on that handball.
We used sound waves to like, oh no, see,
what happened? What happened to the guy who got pushed up? Who they said got pushed over in the box, and that was incidental contact with the hand. But when my man's gets 2-hand pushed in the back, it makes incidental contact. Then it's coming back for handball. if you award the handball in the run of open play, then you damn sure needed to award it in the box there. And if you didn't award it in the box, then you shouldn't be awarding it in open play. Period. End of story.
Also, let me tell you how validated I feel after that 1-0 own goal game from the Spain-Italy when I told everyone that game's probably going to suck for casuals. I had so many people coming up to me like, "Oh, dude, you excited for this game?" I was like, "Are you?" I was like, "I know why I am, but why are you?"
Right. Like, yeah. So listen, I don't know how much more I'm gonna get involved in this betting market, but I think it's still fun to do the streams. Like, I like having you guys on. I'm happy to go over your guys' ideas with you. I do lean Ukraine here, but I'm not paying plus 135 to do it. I think Slovakia is a better team than this number reflects. But I also don't think like Slovakia double chance is where my money's gonna go either. I'm not paying minus 170 to get Slovakia on a double chance. I don't really want to play the draw outright here either. So like I don't know if I'm super interested in taking a side. Bird is coming. Bird likes Ukraine 15 plus shots. I can see it. If they can get through this midfield and back line, they need to shoot. Like they definitely had a lack of volume problem last game, and I think they look to correct it here. I don't know if they can reach that number, but 135 is a decent price point for it.
This is Yarmolenko's like first start in a minute.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
taking Yarmolenko with the armband to score or assist. Got a plus 160. I think if somebody's going to make the change, it's going to be the guy with the armband that the coach
Yep.
said, fuck it. I know I have Sigenkov, who just had an unbelievable year with Girona, a record-breaking year for them, but I'm going to put in the old reliable. So I assume he'll probably be on a decent amount of the set pieces.
Yeah.
And if anyone needs a weird parlay for this one, I did a little three-legger. I got a boost on FanDuel. You also get another boost on FanDuel if you're getting all the tokens that I'm getting for the soccer matches. I went Zinchenko to attempt a shot, Mudryk shot on target, and then Ukraine money line. That's if you have full faith in Ukraine, which I don't, but I'm Ukrainian, so we're fucking out here. That's a bias-ass parlay for you.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is we'll happily tell you we're biased. Like I'm biased against Messi, I'm biased against Barcelona. I'll tell you where I'm biased. That doesn't make me wrong. This game screams under. You're probably right, man. You're probably right. We are due for some regression on goals. Goals have been just flying off the shelf in this Euros. That said, I don't want it to be an under game because I finally got a 1-0 in Group B, and I need other groups to score a bunch of fucking goals because Group B is scoring more than I predicted. But you're right. We are due for some regression here. That said, the goal in both halves prop has been just fucking printing money here in Euros, and it's plus 100 right now. So if you think we continue to see early goals and we get one in each half, you're getting plus 100 over on Caesars, which again is about 12 to 20 cents better than the rest of the market. So Caesars is clearly top of market on that number and has been the entire tournament. So if it's a market you're interested in being involved in, it's good to know you're getting almost 20 cents on your dollar better number over on Caesars, and to keep that in mind. I had 13 last game. I like it especially because this is not a desperation game.
He corrected himself and said this is a desperation game.
This is a desperation game. I was going to say, I think desperation is definitely making 3 changes. No, that is not as a typo. I appreciate you clarifying, Bird. Because, yeah, I would argue that making this many changes is a desperation play. And I think you're right. I think that if they had 13 last game, obviously a majority of them started to come in the second half. And that's when Yarmolenko came on. And again, like Leg's saying, when you make a change like that and you give Yarmolenko the armband, that means he's got to put the backpack on. Fuck, God damn it. doing these streams with Leg is like, it's like he's making a lot of good points, man. Now I got to put some money on Yarmolenko to score this.
Yep. Plus
I'm
160.
driving. No worries, Bird. We appreciate you tuning in anyway. But yeah, I mean, again, we told you guys we're going to keep this one pretty short. You
I
know,
wish Sam was in here so he could explain to me some of the things that he tweets at me. I wish Sam was here.
yeah, I really wish Sam was here so that he could come on and try and defend some of his takes because he was
That's a talk segment now. Sorry. I already
yeah,
claimed it.
I mean, whatever. This is basically 2-foot talk. Oh fuck, I forgot to go live on Instagram. Whatever.
I got the alert that you were live on Instagram. That's what I knew.
Yeah, I forgot to hit the button though, and at this point, I'm kind of done talking about the match unless we get more questions. So
I was gonna say I don't know how much traffic we're getting on Instagram yet, anyway. So
yeah, but yeah, Sam was talking a lot of shit, and for arguments that he's used for years to me about Canada, and then I correctly pointed that out to him in a tweet. And he's been Casper the Ghost. I haven't seen him in my fucking mentions since.
I took his attention away. I'm not as poking at him. It's just funny when you have somebody trying to make an argument. Mind you, I know who I'm going after when I tweet Saka should be benched. Oh, do you think I was trying to rattle some Arsenal fans? Did it work? And then I got to listen to him arguing why. Well, he's been directly involved in both of the goals. If they weren't deflected, I was like, oh, so he wasn't involved at all because they are deflected passes. So
I also watched him with no fucking balls back the ball out to Kyle Walker twice in the first 2 minutes when Jude Bellingham has a broken line and is screaming for the ball at his feet.
I don't know. I feel like anytime I'm like, yeah, this person should be benched, they just take that as he's saying he fucking sucks. No, I'm saying Cole Palmer had a ridiculous year. Give him some minutes when you need a fucking goal. Hey, maybe stop putting Trent at the 8 and you guys will stop being, oh, Jude should be our 8. The reason you're saying that is because you guys are not playing with an 8. Throw Wharton or fucking Kobe Mano in. They actually play that spot. No, you want to keep putting Trent there who still hasn't even completed a full fucking 90 minutes in the position. But hey, don't worry. We'll keep putting him there. And another thing that people don't want to talk about with Trent Alexander-Arnold is, do you think it's a little bit easier to just loft balls in from right back when you usually have a winger guarding you, or not everybody in the midfield that's actually talented at playing defense? Might change a little bit. I played defense, so I know how it is. It looks really easy when you're back there with all that space. And then you go in the middle of the field and you're like, holy fuck, there's a lot more people here.
Where people actually press up on you.
Backs to all the people. Oh, shit. Yeah, how do you guys do this? Somebody's hitting me. Conor Gallagher does suck. Agreed, Bird. I think he must just be a locker room guy over in England because when I see him with the armband at like Chelsea and then he's the first man off the bench for England, and then you got to listen to Southgate go, oh, well, we haven't found a Calvin Phillips replacement. Oh, is that what's wrong with the English team? You don't have a Calvin Phillips?
Is it maybe not that you didn't attack after scoring one fucking goal?
I love that they also wait. He has the same moves. It's like, okay, well, I'll wait till there's 10 minutes left, and I'll just throw in Jared Bowden and Ollie Watkins. They'll score, right? Yeah, they have to. Okay. Yes, good coaching, Gary. Let's get it.
Yes. Oh my god, dude. Bird shared a hilarious meme yesterday. It was just like Southgate's notes. I think it was like from Footy Chat or something on Twitter. And it's just him making the fucking graffiti S and writing Southgate on the thing. Like, this man ain't doing shit over here.
But yeah, you see Ukraine doing it. They're making changes when you see what spots you were suffering in on the pitch. This is the group stages. This is when you have to make the changes. Do you have to get the wins and the results? Yes. But you also have to have a plan going into the knockouts because if you're struggling in the groups, knockouts is a whole different fucking story. That's do or die time. So you got to start rotating people and you got to start trying different things if you see something's not working. Not, oh, they'll probably figure it out. They'll probably figure it out.
You only have 3 games. You only have 3 games. So if you're committed to making these wholesale changes in game 2, clearly Ukraine has an expectation of being competitive for second and or third in this group and trying to make it to knockouts. That said, again, Slovakia should be incredibly proud of what they did against Belgium. I think that they got a very favorable outcome with the referee decisions, but that shouldn't take anything away from what Slovakia did, and that was play really fucking good football.
Joey, seeing Gallagher sub on when you have guys like Palmer and Manu on. What's even worse too is since they didn't win that game, now they're not like free. Like how Germany won both their games, and they're like, "Hey, first team in the knockouts, what's good?" And they're gonna rotate, and we're gonna see a bunch of different faces. We're gonna see Fulkrug,
and we're
Unda.
gonna get great prices
We are
on
not gonna get that shit from England. England is now gonna give us the exact same lineup. Maybe they'll sub in Gordon. Maybe Cole Palmer will get a start. We'll see what happens there. But there's not really going to be any changes for England because now you can't experiment with a third game because you didn't finish your fucking job. You left food on your plate and someone came up and snatched it. That's why you got to put the fucking nail in the coffin in these games. Was I still waiting for Jude Bellingham to score a 90-something minute winner? Yeah, I was. I'm a little upset, but
of course.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I would cash my money line in under 3.5 ticket. It would have been great, but
I also live bet Ollie Watkins' goal. I saw him make one run, and I was like,
yeah, that dude's him. But also shout out Denmark. Like they played exactly how they needed to play. I told you guys that Denmark team's not a fucking joke. They made a deep run in the Euros. I know that Eriksson didn't die on the pitch this time, but like it doesn't take that. This Denmark team's got talent, and they were not scared. They fucking pressed the shit out of England, and they attacked the fuck out of them, and it came with relentless pressure. And that's how you break England, because they're not as good as they think when they play that defensive style, and they don't have the balls to finish the counterattack. That's the other problem with England, is that when you want to play that style, it's been very effective for teams like Madrid, who give their players freedom to create, when you just got Toni Kroos back there who's like, oh, I won the ball, so I'm just going to yeet it as far as I can because I know everybody on my team's fast as fuck and will run onto this ball. England doesn't have that. They don't have the freedom.
Flash Gordon's sitting on the bench right over there. Fast as fuck, boy. Give my man some tips.
And did you notice how Jude Bellingham was the only guy who played a line-breaking pass and it led directly to their goal? I'm just saying. He was the only guy who played a through ball that broke two fucking lines. Somebody ran onto it and it created the goal. Sometimes you just have to play the ball where people aren't. You don't have to possess it. Just let your fast as fuck wingers run onto the ball and then create a chance. Like, and if they turn it over, you should be able to live with that because you're sound defensively.
Whatever that comment is down there from Twitter, I do not agree with it. That's not it.
Which one?
That one.
The reason why Nagelsmann put Kimmich at right back.
You just compared Trent Alexander-Arnold to Kimmich?
To Joshua Kimmich.
Second,
you know how many UCLs Joshua Kimmich has?
D-mid.
You know how many league titles Joshua Kimmich has?
Kimmich got a World Cup. Fuck league titles. My man's got 2 trebles.
Right.
And he played at CDM for one of those trebles. So that was a bad example. All right. We need to think of a better example than Joshua Kimmich. The reason Joshua Kimmich is playing right back is because there's actually good enough midfielders that he's just like, oh, all right, cool. I'll just go handle right back and I'll hold the back line down. Gundogan and Toni Kroos are his midfielders right now. We got England playing fucking TAA at center mid, and then his replacement is Conor Gallagher. So I don't know if it's the same situation there.
What do we think about little Robert Bosniak shot on target with a Yarmolenko shot on target parlay? -125, -160. That's got to get us like +230.
I don't hate that at all.
And if you don't like Yarmolenko, take Dove back. He's -200. They'll still get you like +135, +140-ish.
I need to look at the stats for their 2 wingers to see if they like passing or if they're just going to be jacking for chicks. Because the one dude plays literally every position up front. Haraslin or whatever. I think he plays left and striker. That to me would say, just give me the ball. I'm forward.
Yeah.
Not, hey, I'm going to pass and make the right decision every time.
Yeah, and I mean, like, listen, I know that people are going to say, oh, it's Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague's good. They were good enough to go make a really deep run in either Europa or Europa Conference. Plus, he started at Parma and played at Sassuolo before they got relegated. He played at Sassuolo with Samacha and the good Sassuolo team that finished 7th. in Serie A. So, like, this dude can definitely ball. He had 12 goals, 5 assists this year for Sparta Prague in league play. And let's see what he did. Yeah, in Europa League, he had 11 caps, 4 goals, and an assist. So, yeah, I mean, he's definitely a shooter in big games. So I can get behind that if you want to take Harsland. Let's see, what's Harsland's number? That's probably good enough to play.
Will never admit his bias, but then just claim that I'm biased. You're biased towards Jude, saying he can't be dropped. He can't be dropped. That's not bias. That's a fact. You're going to drop Jude Bellingham? There is no replacement for Jude Bellingham on that England team, homie.
It's never been coming home, bro. We've been that's the joke. Is every time they sing "It's Coming Home," everybody else on the world laughs right in their face because it's not coming home.
I also don't know how you're saying it's coming home when I think you've won that tournament maybe once.
Never. They've never won the Euros.
Oh, okay.
They've only won the World Cup. They've never won the Euros.
Oh shit! All right. Well, I don't know whose home it is. I would guess probably Germany or France is the home for the Euro.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucas Harsland shot on target -115. I definitely I'm gonna somehow talk myself into shots on target for like this whole fucking lineup.
That's how I know there's not gonna be any fucking shots.
Right.
It's gonna suck. What about
Declan Rice for
maybe, man? Maybe. My man was like, oh, he played there for Dortmund. I was like, okay. And then he just played a full year and is up for Ballon d'Or at the 10 for Madrid. So what the fuck's that have to do with anything?
Also, like, again, I appreciate everybody who tuned in. There was a reason that I can't remember her name. There was a lady asking me about Declan Rice shots under. And I was like, well, they did only shoot 5 times or 6 times. Like, if you like it at +135, then, you know, that's on you. Like, that's an okay number. I think that he shoots. That's just what he does. I've watched him at West Ham and Arsenal. He shoots. It's always going to be a risk taking something like that. But yeah, Declan Rice for Jude, please. Please.
I honestly
not that I think Rice has been playing particularly well either.
I hope they bench Jude. We'll see what. Hey, England, you want to bench Jude?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens when they bench Jude. Exactly. Like, go ahead, bench Jude. Bench Jude. It's just to all your Man City fans and everyone who's butthurt that he didn't sign for their team and went to Madrid. Go ahead, pander to those fans. Why don't you let him coach the team too? Why don't you just let them call up everybody they want for the team and manage the team too, England? Just why don't you take a Twitter poll to see who should play where? That'll work.
Like, you can see that it's pretty free flowing between Bellingham and Foden. Like Foden, his one like really good chance. He was on the right side of the fucking field.
You know what's fucking weird too is you didn't hear Foden complain once about how much ball he saw, about what position he was playing. Everything you heard about Foden didn't come out of his mouth.
Oh, well, then people have already Madrid Twitter is petty as fuck. So we already deep dived Foden's positioning. You realize that he's played 55% of his matches at left wing for Man City just this season. You're gonna try to tell me that he's not left wing.
Look, I can see both teams to score here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hesitant to put too much more money on this game because I do have a couple futures positions here with Dovbek to score 2 total goals in this tournament. I don't mind both teams to score at -120. I like a goal in both halves at +100 over on Caesars. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm just a little bit nervous with this Ukrainian team making this many changes. It's a lot of changes, but like said, Yarmolenko is captain material. They gave him the armband and they sat Tezgankov, who finished second, third in La Liga with Dovbek, who helped him become the Golden Boot winner in Spain. And Yarmolenko is a Grizzly veteran. He knows what to do here. And I do think we eventually see Tezgankov because I don't think Yarmolenko has the legs to play 90 full anymore. But look, they clearly are committed to making a change and finding something that works here. So both teams to score at -120 definitely isn't a bad price because this Slovakia team has proven that they're good enough to hang with Belgium. So you should be good enough to hang with the Ukraine side making wholesale changes here. I did talk myself into Harsland shot on target. It's -115 over on DraftKings. I'm going to go ahead and play that. I don't think I'm going to put money on both teams to score. I might just throw a couple of pop shots here for like $10, do a couple of little 2-leg shot on target parlays and kind of call it a day. We got about 12 minutes till this game kicks off. So again, I'll leave this open for about another 2 minutes while we talk shit on the rest of football Twitter that we interact with. And we'll kind of keep it moving here. I would save your, I don't want to say save your ducats, but who shot on goal? I've talked myself into Harsland because I like him from Sparta Prague, and he's a Sassuolo guy who played at Parma as well. He definitely has the talent. I like Bosniak too here for Slovakia. Dovbek, it's his birthday, and Leg and I are a big fan of birthday goals. So I'm going to put a little bit on Dovbek, but I do have him to score 2 goals for the entire tournament. So it is a bit of a double down for me. And Leg's just like, I'm blindly yeeting 2 units, which I can't blame him. I have a unit exposed on his total goals for the tournament, so I'll probably just put like half a unit on the goal. And then Yarmolenko, you get the start as the captain wearing the armband. To score assist is a playable number. We're probably liking that. We obviously like his shot on target too then. And Murdoch, you know, he's there. He didn't play particularly well, in my opinion, but he did get you your shot on target last game. So I don't hate going back to that well. And then Zinchenko, because he bombs forward from that left position. But again, be smart. There's going to be better games this today. Poland plays Austria, and I'm pretty sure Louis is still out. So everybody on Austria. For Austria also played great against France. They should rake Poland here probably by 2 or 3 goals. And then Netherlands-France is just going to be an absolute banger game. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. If you want to lock it in, lock it in. I'm not going to say
I'm
not going to tell you it's a lock, but go ahead and lock it in.
I don't hate it at all.
No, I don't either, but I'm certainly not going to throw the L word around on a guy that couldn't find it last game.
Louis back today.
Yeah, I mean,
good enough to start. He might sub on and make a cameo.
Yeah, we'll see what hobbled Lua can do. But even with him, we watched that Poland team get fucking diced, right?
What's even worse is when you get DMs from people and it's like, is this kid okay? Or is he really that stupid looking at my Twitter interactions? And I'm just like, well.
Oh, morning, guys. Draw halftime looks nice. That's a solid play, Fernando. I can see that.
See, I always will like give a nod to the solid plays, but also fuck you if I have to watch.
Right, we want to see goals. We want buckets. Yeah, we're team. Look, we know that it's a sucker move that sometimes betting unders is the move, but we're suckers for good football. Like, we want to see goals. We want to see people get buckets. Run the score up, especially if you're not in Group B.
Alvarez got 2 yesterday. Messi got 5 shot. Dude, I try to tell you, chalk Messi win cash was plus money. Chalk as fuck, but hey, we take those.
And he only pulled 3.
We did goal and to score assist that somehow made Messi into a plus number, which I don't know how that one worked, but I think punter Phil pointed that out. So I went through that on too. I was like, oh, Messi to get a goal or an assist hits. Okay, yeah, we'll take this. Whatever. Go score a goal, Messi. I thought it was going to be a penalty kick.
I did too, especially the way they were flopping around. My God, they were. Also, how disrespectful was it to not come out of the locker room on time? Like, really? You can't get your fucking team out of the locker room on time?
My favorite was when he tried to chip the goalie, missed the entire net, and then when the goalie's leg was out, he then tried to flop and get a penalty kick. That was my favorite part. But I won't get the Messi slander started over here. We don't need to go through all that.
Right, because then we'll just do an hour stream while this game's going on, slandering
Yep.
Messi in Argentina.
I just love the people that are like, "How can you do that?" Watch this.
I'm sorry, this is actually one of my favorite activities.
Well, they say that, and I'm like, because I've been a Madrid fan for over 20 years. Have you ever heard of Negrera? Yeah. Okay. I'm a little butthurt about it. I'll be honest. When you have to fucking pay the refs for 20 years, yeah, I'm a little upset. Okay. Let me be me. Okay.
So yeah, guys,
You upset if you got robbed of 15 titles? Because I am. Fucking guys. Stupid ass question.
I mean, when you buy the refs and you go to the country of the sponsors and let Saudi Arabia beat you to get 8 penalty kicks awarded, then yeah, I guess it would have been awarded in the World Cup. If all you have to do is throw a game to Saudi Arabia to win a World Cup.
Oh, you know what's even better? The next thing I saw, Inter Miami's president is talking with CONMEBOL, pleading how they should allow Inter Miami into the Copa Libertadores. You know why? Because it's always been Messi's dream to play in the Copa Libertadores. Then why the fuck didn't you go to a South American team, homie? You could have lived out your dream.
Could have played at River Plate. Could have played at Boca's.
Yeah.
Could have played at Boca's.
No, I don't.
Oh, is it because they didn't give you 40% of the TV sales for Apple TV? Oh, is it because we basically wrote you a blank check for all of the MLS's money and we sold our soul to dick ride Messi into oblivion? I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter about the downfall of the MLS because of Messi. I'm not bitter, guys.
What are you going to do? All right, I'm done. I swear. I'm done on the Messi talk.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to rip this. Swear to God,
this stream was garbage. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was terrible. This is just a phone call between me and Leg. This didn't need to be public.
Go. You think Kuka's taking that many shots, Myron?
I mean,
where they got
listen, Myron's been on a heater, bro. Myron's got hella ducats in his pocket to take shots like this. Myron been out here fucking cashing, bro.
Yeah, the 37-year-old just jacking for chicks. All right. You took 3 last games.
You're correct, Joe. Nobody should be doing that.
Well, to each their own in their marriages, but
look, if that's a good number. I can definitely see it. I think that we are going to see some free-flowing football here. I think we are going to see shots, and I think we're going to see them in the first half. I think both of these teams expect to be second or third in this group, especially Slovakia should be playing with a ton of confidence right now after the performance they put in. But I got to call the stream here, guys. Byron or just rumors? That's probably just rumors. The rumor mill is flying. Soccer's so great. It's all the drama of soap operas and like garbage reality TV rolled into sports. It's hilarious. Murdoch probably a ghost again today. I wouldn't doubt that too. But anyway, guys.
Target. You got me, Mudrik. I trust you. Yeah, agreed, man. All right. Not to get political.
I gotta go before we get ourselves in trouble with this stream, bro. Thank you all for tuning in. This was garbage. Save your ducats. We'll be back for Poland, Austria, Netherlands, France. We'll holler at you later. Peace.
This is just what I do between